There are a lot of meal delivery services out there, but how many come with simple customization and ways to save you time, money, and energy in the kitchen? Tastebuds comes with that and so much more. If you are already a fan of Tastebuds, I would love for you to comment below with what your favorite Tastebuds recipe has been so far. And for those of you that are hearing about this for the first time, stick around, you are in for a treat. Tastebuds is brought to you by Pampered Chef, and it is a service that will deliver 3 recipes, each with a seasoning packet, right to your front door every month with a different theme. And this month's theme for September is Switch Up Your Faves. Perfect for the fall season as we transition to a new season and look for some new ways to enjoy our favorite comfort foods. But this comes with so much more than just those recipes and seasoning packets. In addition to these delicious recipes, each with their own seasoning, you are going to get additional tips and ideas on how to use these spices in more ways than just this recipe. And each packet is going to come with enough to make 2 to 4 recipes each, so you are able to enjoy it more than once. You also get access to an exclusive online portal with hundreds of other recipes right at your fingertips to help you when you are in that recipe rut and tired of making the same recipes week after week. One of my personal favorites is this add-on marketplace. So for 10 days every month, you have the opportunity to add on products and spices to your Tastebuds subscription for no additional shipping costs. It ships right with your Tastebuds order for free. So it's another great way to take advantage of sales and save yourself money. Not to mention those products are going to save you time and energy in the kitchen as well. And of course, don't forget about our Enrichables, which September subscribers get to try our Super Veggie Enrichable for free with their September collection. This is one of my personal favorites. We have been using all of the Enrichables since they came out a few years ago. But this Super Veggie is my personal favorite because guess what? It hides veggies in foods that your family already enjoys, and they will not notice. Trust me. This one has yet to go noticed when I've added it. Now, the kale and fiber, they do notice that one since the wonderful green color of kale does turn your lighter colored foods green, but most kids embrace it. Pea protein is another great option to hide in your foods to boost that protein. And if you're curious about Enrichables, definitely check out my video in the description below to learn more about how Enrichables can save you time and energy in the kitchen. But for today, we are going to focus on Tastebuds. So let's dive in and see what our first featured recipe is for the month of Switch Up Your Faves September. So our first featured recipe is Spicy Sweet Sloppy Joes, and this uses one of our brand new seasoning packets, Honey Sriracha. Now, those of you that are familiar with Tastebuds may recognize this as it was a Tastebuds exclusive a while ago. So that is one of the other great perks about Tastebuds is you have a chance to try spices like this that cannot be found anywhere else. They are nowhere else in the catalog. They are exclusive to subscribers. And then you have the chance to give your feedback to your consultant or directly to the company, and they will take that into consideration when it comes to future products down the road. And that is how this Honey Sriracha came to be a permanent part of our pantry collection this season. So with these Spicy Sweet Sloppy Joes, you have got all of your ingredients, recipe right on the back. But if you do have picky eaters, or if you have anyone with dietary restrictions, food allergies in your family, we add in some easy change-up ideas to help that fit for you and your family. So for these Sloppy Joes, if you are looking for a gluten-free alternative, simply swap out the bun for either your favorite gluten-free bun variety or turn it into a lettuce wrap. You can put it into a tortilla for a fun little twist, Or what I like to do with any leftover sloppy joe or taco meat is to throw it on a bed of tortilla chips and turn it into nachos. How fun would that be with this spicy sweet combination? Now, if you are looking for some additional toppings on your sloppy joes, we recommend some thinly sliced cucumbers, pickled red onion, or even potato chips. I know that was one of my favorites as a kid, adding those crunchy potato chips on to sandwiches. This would be perfect with the sloppy joes. And in addition to leftovers using as nachos, you can also throw them over French fries for a fun twist on chili fries. Now, in addition to those, we also have some extra tips on how you can use this honey sriracha seasoning. Now, one of my go-tos since it was that exclusive for Tastebuds subscribers has been over chicken wings. Honey sriracha chicken wings are going to be your new go-to for sports games, family gatherings, and holidays once you give it a try. But you can also use the honey sriracha to spice up some green bean fries. So you can make your own green bean fries with fresh green beans, adding the honey sriracha rub to the breaded coating, or use it as a spice. So you can steam green beans, drizzle the fresh ones with a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle the rub on there for a nice sweet heat. And another fun twist, which is also going to be great for the holiday season, is to use this honey sriracha to make your own spicy snack mix. So your own fun homemade snack mix with cereal, pretzels, peanuts, add in the honey sriracha to that melted butter, and it is going to be delicious. Now, before we jump in to see what the second seasoning and recipe is for this month's September Switch Up Your Faves collection, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite comfort food recipe as we prepare for fall and, sadly, the colder winter months? Drop it in the comments below. I look forward to reading your comments and seeing what your favorite comfort food is. So our second recipe for Switch Up Your Faves is creamy chicken pasta. And this uses another brand new seasoning, garlic parmesan, which was also a Tastebuds exclusive a while back. Now this garlic parmesan is amazing when you're making your own homemade garlic bread. Also pairs well with pasta, as we will see here with this garlic chicken pasta. But if you're not a big fan of chicken, or if you are looking for just a fun twist in general, simply swap out the chicken and add in some sauteed shrimp. You can crumble bacon on top, sliced up steak, or add in some tofu for a meatless variety option. Now you can also swap out the pasta. Most people think of using penne. That's typically the most common. But you can also use bow tie, macaroni, rotini, spaghetti, fettuccine noodles. The sky is the limit. Don't worry about going to the store. Just use whatever pasta you have on hand. Or better yet, make your own. So there's a workshop that I ran a while back. You can scroll through my videos to find that, or reach out to me personally. I am more than happy to share that with you. Or if you're interested in gathering your friends together for a fun virtual workshop, we can all learn how to make pasta together. It is so much fun. Just be aware that the flour does get a little messy inside your kitchen. Now, another fun swap option is to add in your favorite cheeses. So this typically calls for Parmesan, but you can add in some shredded pepper jack for a little bit of heat, or some Colby if you want more of a mixture of cheese. You can definitely swap that in. This also calls for spinach, but a fun twist for spinach that's also going to boost the fiber content is to use shredded kale or shredded collard greens instead. Again, there are so many endless options that you are going to get right on these recipe cards, as well as inside your Tastebuds portal. Now, some other ways to use this garlic parmesan seasoning is to make your own garlic twists. So you can use pizza dough either from the store or make your own. It is super easy to make your own. It's one of my favorite things to do, is making my own pizza crust in my pressure cooker. But whichever route you go, cut it into sticks, twist them up, brush with some melted butter, and sprinkle on this garlic parmesan. Bake them in the oven for a fun twist on garlic bread. Now this is also a fun way to spice up crackers, such as oyster crackers, with that garlic parmesan for a fun little snack mix. Now before we jump into our last option for the month of September, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button because I'm dropping videos like this every week and I would hate for you to miss out on the next one. So our last featured recipe for the month of September is Mexican street corn chowder, and this uses our chili lime rub. Now this is also great on fresh fruits and veggies. So it's a little bit of the chili heat plus that tanginess from the lime, pairs up perfectly on sliced cucumbers, mango, and watermelon. Those are all of my go-tos. If you have tried it with other fruits and veggies, definitely drop it in the comments so we can all learn and grow together. So with this Mexican corn chowder, this is a fun twist on traditional corn chowder, which is very easy to make either on your stove, which is how this recipe walks you through it, or you can put everything in your pressure cooker and make it that way to save yourself time and energy, because we all know that that is valuable and in short supply these days. So some fun change-ups with our Mexican corn chowder is if you're wanting to add some extra protein, you can definitely add some Enrichables pea protein to boost that protein for a vegetarian option. You can also add in shredded chicken, some ground up beef that you maybe have left over from your sweet and slicey sloppy joes or a burrito or taco night. And you can also top it with crumbled bacon. Delicious garnish, especially if you add that in with some sliced jalapenos and diced green onions on top. Now for a fresh fix, you can make this corn chowder with either fresh or frozen corn. So if you find yourself with an abundance of fresh sweet corn like I do right now, you're going to want to go the fresh option. So you can peel those ears of corn, put them in either a pot of boiling water for 3 minutes, or add them to your pressure cooker. What I usually do is add those ears of corn to my multi-cooker with a cup of water. I set it to the steam setting for 2 minutes and they are steamed to perfection. Then grab your kernel cutter to cut them easily off the cob and you are ready to make your corn chowder with freshly steamed corn. But again, frozen is also an option and no need to thaw. You can just add it right to the pot because the water or chicken stock or veggie stock, whichever you choose to use, is going to be nice and hot. It's going to re-steam and thaw out that corn at the same time, so no need to pull it out of the freezer early. So some other ways to use this chili lime rub as featured on the front is to add to some produce, as we were talking about. This recommends putting it over pineapple, which is something I never thought about before. I usually do cucumbers or mangoes, but that would be delicious over freshly cut pineapple as well. And another option is to add this for a fresh take to homemade salsa. So that could be diced tomatoes or tomatillos with your lime juice, cilantro, a little bit of that chili lime rub. You can also make a fun one with watermelon and cubed watermelon, some fresh mint, and crumbled feta with that chili lime rub. Both of those salsa varieties would be delicious on top of tacos and burritos as well. So if you're ready to grab your September collection of Tastebuds, you have through September 16th to grab it at a discount. It is 25% off for a limited time. Just grab it now by clicking the link in the description below. And if you are looking for even more quick, easy recipes, here are my 3 tips for a simple meal plan in minutes. One is to use theme days. Some of my family's favorites are Meatless Monday, Taco Tuesday, Thai Thursday, and Stir Friday. Second is to incorporate family faves. So poll your family on what some of their favorite recipes are and incorporate those into your meal plan throughout the month by adding some comfort foods that they're familiar with, they will be more likely to try the new recipes that pop up on your family's 3 theme days. And the third one is to try Tastebuds. If you find yourself in a recipe rut, Tastebuds is the answer. If you could use some new creative inspiration in the kitchen, Tastebuds is your answer. And if you already love our pantry collection, but you haven't tried all of the spices, Tastebuds is the answer to try those, plus get exclusive access to more. And for even more quick, easy recipes, click the link below to download your copy of my free weeknight recipe guide for busy millennials.